stretch of season 2. We saw for the last couple days we crowned a truck champion, we crowned our custom Xfinity champion, and tonight we'll crown our custom cup champion here at Giggity. As in a little while we begin going, but we just want to get in here, start talking. Me, Trey, 7934, and I'm also here with Enoch. And like I
Hey, what's
say,
up?
as you saw, like through the week, we crowned the champions, and tonight we'll be crowned the Cup custom champion. Who do you think would have a shot? Because like I said, at the top we got Taddy, Boom, Trout. Who else is on there with them? Boom, Taddy, Noko, Smitty, RKM. A lot of these good guys, a lot of these fast guys are going to be
Yeah,
going tooth and nail to battle out for the custom championship.
dude, it's so tough to pick from these guys. It's I don't want to have to pick, you know? I feel like that's like going against the other guys. They're all
Yeah.
great drivers, but one thing that I like to see in a driver is smart driving when they when they have to be.
Yeah.
And I've seen that a lot at a Taddy. Um, I've seen him have cars that they haven't seemed to been the best, but he knows how to work it, man. He really does. It seems like he's always got his head on his shoulders straight, which is good to see. And speaking of smart drivers, every time I watched you, Trey, you were always a smart driver. And who's our truck championship? Who's Giggity's truck champion? You are.
Yeah.
Congrats, Trey.
Yeah.
Congrats on that championship. That's really cool, man. Um, you, I wish I was here. I wish I was home to be able to call it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
But congratulations. I just
Yeah,
want
I
to put
do
that out there to you,
appreciate
man.
it. But I say, when turning gears to the custom series, and with these guys going, usually, like in the last couple nights, it's been the final 3 guys to make it to the final round. Tonight it'll be the final 4 guys going to Homestead. So with, I think who was on the bump spot with. Let me see.
Let's see here.
I
We got
saying,
Noko, Taddy, Trout,
yeah,
Smitty.
Smitty's on the
Top
bump
four.
spot in fourth with
Yeah.
Boom and RKM with no playoff points. So Smitty has a 3 point gap right now, but that can change during this race. Like saying, cause we got over 10 guys, so if Smitty falls outside the top 10, he will not get no bonus points, and that's how Boom and maybe RKM can gain some ground on him going to the final round. But it's still a possibility for those guys to get in to the final 4 going to Homestead. And like I say, the tracks we're going to, like saying Auto Club and Homestead. Auto Club, like I said, it's a fast track. Like saying
Love
it,
Auto Club.
yeah, it's a
Love it.
fast track, multi-lane track. Like I said, we might see guys start up at the bottom, but maybe change line, run the middle to top line. And the same thing goes to Homestead. We got guys that want to run the top. We got top guys that want to run the bottom. So these 2 tracks
Right.
going back to back, I can't see. I said, I don't think I can imagine some good close racing, especially with the in the pack style of racing we'll see. But
Yeah, dude, it's definitely gonna be Pat. You gotta stick with that draft. But I kind of want to go back to the picks, right? So I like Taddy. I like Smitty. Smitty, I have had a pass with Smitty. We were in a league together, and I've seen him improve a lot. You got these invites. I'm going.
yeah, hold on, hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second, Enid. I'm on blue screen, so give me 1 second. All right, go ahead. Go ahead. What you were saying?
Yeah, Taddy, I like his driving style, and Smitty, I've had a pass with that dude. We were in a truck league together a long time ago, and he's progressed so much, and he's really shown a lot of speed. I'd like to see what he can do, but all these guys are great, man. Noko, Trout, Boom, RKM, you know, kind of new to me, but man, they've shown a lot of stuff the past few months that I've been involved. Do you have Any picks at all, or
I say
not
you can't.
necessarily for the championship, but what about Auto Club? You got anyone that you got your eyes on?
Let's say don't count out Noko. Um, don't count Noko in that six. Don't count Taddy. Don't count out Trout. Don't like say don't count out anybody. Anything can happen,
I know, man.
especially some of these other guys who are just racing for fun. Don't count out Napa, Larson. A lot of these guys, don't count them up. Ooh, they're stacking up behind them. We got a wreck already happening in the back. Got one car around. I think that was Noko too. And I think that will bring out a caution. But like I say, don't count a lot of these guys out. Maddie,
Yeah, I know,
Roofer,
man.
all these guys. I bet all these guys got fast setups. And
Yeah, for sure. You know, this type of track, I feel like a lot of it has to do with the line that you're driving, too. And
like
if
say you
someone
want
just
to
kinda grabs it, they're good.
you want to
You know, like
like I say you want to
figure it out.
dominate. You want to go from all the way up to the top entry to basically kiss and like I said 1 and 2 you gotta go to try and dominate, just look close to that white line, gas it up and let it wash all the way up back up to the top of the track. Now in 3 and 4 you want to like say still run it high but run it all the way down onto the apron and try and make it stick and let the car rotate and sorry off and do again, wash all the way back up the track, keep that speed and keep that momentum with you, behind you. But like I said,
Yep.
but that one thing you got to work with is the draft. Cause like I say, most of all the track, that the pack in the draft is gonna make a big difference as we go along in these races. You do not want to lose that front draft. As see, we're about to be 3 wide for second with Arkham, I think the 9 of RJ and the 1 of Napa fan. So,
Oh man, dude.
but here comes
I love
RJ. He's
this
gonna look to
track.
the
Nice
inside.
and wide.
On the inside.
See, so that's that. Oh man, and then the 1 making it. He was about to make it 3 wide.
Yeah, and then caution comes out. Looks like the 47, 18.
Yeah, they're slowing down a bit. So you were talking about the line running, right? So one thing that always got me so mad, if I was in front of a pack, not necessarily in the lead or anything, but in front of maybe just one car, entering the corner, I think it's so hard to enter wide and get down with someone behind you, because they can just use that draft and sneak right down in there, and there's nothing you can do about it. I feel like whoever's in the lead, whoever's in the front of a pack, if they want to keep that position, they're gonna have to be really defensive. I don't know if you have the same opinion on that. Maybe our setups are different. Maybe I don't know how to run the track yet, or I mean, I've been running for a long time. Maybe I just don't know how to run it at all. But I think it's going to be tough. It's going to be really defensive work for the leader as they go green.
Well, again, it comes to got a car in the grass. But it comes to again how your setup is.
Wow, these guys are spinning out on themselves. 1952.
It all comes to how your car is set up. If your car is set up to run good in the draft, that's the big difference. And a lot of times, a lot of these guys set these cars up just for the draft racing.
Yeah, they do. I want to be able to handle in the draft. I would probably do a bit
Or
of
3
sand.
wide. Oh, contact. We're about 3 wide for a second. But
Yeah.
the one
It
bounce
looked
up.
like the one I think he put himself in the wall just to avoid anything, and that's irrespectable.
Yeah, but here comes Noko to the inside. Noko's under RKM. Now he's going to look under Smitty, trying to get that run down the back.
Wow. Here comes the 18, a Trout. He's right there with him.
But like Sinway saying, you don't know, like saying that guy behind you can try to cut the corner a little bit, but if he does that,
loose. Sorry.
like saying what you're saying,
But if he does do it, yeah.
it's going to nearly hurt him because he's going to have to back out for a little while and wait to pick up the throttle, while the other guy, but nearly contact for the lead. Noko and Smitty. Smitty's up in the wall as Noko takes the lead, but and RKM and Trout goes by him. Now let's see these two Toyotas can work together and get past the that 6'4" or Noko.
Man, we see that 6. That 6 a lot. Noko's really fast. Look at all this ground he's picked up once he grabbed that lead. And I don't think that was just luck of the draw with having some draft, but I think he just has a really fast car right now. And I'd like to see if anyone could pick it up and.
Ooh, got some contact behind him, but here comes.
Oh, looks like there's a caution. It sounds like his motor's bogging down, just winding out. Yeah, definitely a caution after that.
Probably got wrecked.
Good. Get these guys all together again. This is a good wide track, Trey. I love it.
Yeah, like saying if they can get a couple green flag laps, they can get strung out and maybe run different lines. But like saying the preferred lines to be on the bottom line, run the bottom, run the apron, and that's what everybody want. But I want, like saying, you may be able to run like that middle line and still be able to get a run off the corner.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it depends on who's around you, I think. Because if you have someone that's aggressive, you got to protect that bottom. They can grab that bottom, and even if they can't complete the pass, they're gonna screw you up. They're gonna be washing up the track, pushing you up the track if they do get on the inside there, and then everyone else is gonna catch up with you. You gotta protect it.
Yeah, as we head back to green. We got the two. Boom may play some strategy, probably stayed out a little bit. And here comes Noko on the outside trying to get the outside lane to work. As they all juking and jabbing, about to be 4 wide in the back. I don't know if this is going to work.
Man, Boom is so smooth right now. That Boom Howard.
Oh, they're wrecking behind them.
That car looked good.
18-9 way out in the infield. But
they all lost the lead, but that car looked good.
But like I said, look how all these cars are fanning out.
In one lap.
Yeah, they're 3 wide in the back. And like I said, ooh, 96 got loose. Can't hang on to it. It looks like he does. Ooh, the 18-man caught the apron.
Here goes Taddy.
Oh, 4 wide ain't gonna work. Oh,
no.
42, 22 is around.
Dude, Trey, turn 2 is tough, man. You get in the gas just a little too early in the middle of 1 and 2, that wall comes up super quick. That thing's right there. It's hard to get away from it, man.
It comes to again. It comes to again like if you catch that apron the wrong way, like Trout just did, and clip it. Yeah, he just clipped them a little bit and stacked them all up behind him. They all trying to fan out, trying to get around them. It just everybody's trying to run a line, and like I said, all the real estate. Like I said, everybody's running out of real estate, and they all just came together.
That's the best way to put it, man. All that real estate, you lose your momentum, then everyone's fighting for that spot, man, and there's not much you can do, and not much anyone else can do either.
Yeah, and Noko's, and with that, there was no caution. Noko's pulling away from these front 2 guys, as about near the rest of the pack is single foul. So I wonder these guys can stay single foul enough to catch that there's 6 cars. I said that they all start fanning out behind them. But look who's up in second. That's the 47 Taddy. Like I say, you was talking about earlier, him running his line. Let's see if he can try to run down that 6 car Noko.
Yeah, dude, I'd like to see it. I hope you guys can hear my dog. He's trying to say hello as someone walks by our front door here. Everyone say hello to Riley. Hey, if anyone's watching, thank you guys, and hope you guys enjoy this wonderful Auto Club race. It's Riley here, right, Riley? All right, go lay down, bud.
But I was saying, Wait, now here comes RJ. He's trying to close the door to Taddy. He's gonna try. I wonder if maybe RJ will probably work if he can catch Taddy. I wonder if he'll try to work with him to see if they can try to run down Noko.
You know, I don't see why not. I mean, they're right there together. They got it. Like, it's, you know, if Smitty tried to just pass him and pass him, I think that's a bad idea. I think, you know, take a few laps, see who's quickest.
And I think Smitty closed the door real quick. He showed he has a lot of speed. But
you know, if I would probably let Taddy stay in front for a few laps. And then if it's like, you know I'm faster than you, man, I think we'd be better if I was in front. Oh. And then if I was Taddy, I'd be like, all right, let's go. You lead the way. I'll follow you. And it looks like that's what they're doing.
Yeah, it looked like that because RJ closed that gap real quick. So that might be smart for Taddy just to back off and use that drive to help, like I said, let these two, like I said, these two Chevrolets catch that forward. But it looks like RJ's starting to pull away from Taddy. Maybe Taddy's car is a little tight.
Isn't it? Yeah, I thought that Taddy would have been right up the tail of that 9 car. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We got a long race to go. Let me see if I can find someone's stream here. But, man, I gotta say, I would love to go to this track. I feel like this track always has good racing, and these Giggity guys, man, they're really showing it too. But, man, I can't believe how Noko's car is, man. That's just impressive.
Yeah. But I'm go to the field right now. As we got a battle back here with I want to say it's RKM and what is that? RKM and Maddie in the 17. They're going at each other, maybe trying to run down the 18 of Trout to see maybe they can run down these front two.
12 drivers, they got a lot going on. So they should be coming to 6 to go at the line in stage 1. I hope that, you know, what's good is they can spread out, they can figure things out with their car.
Well, I say now we're
things they may want to change. And
like I say now we're getting
I can't wait to see what stage 2 is gonna have.
Like I said, we're getting to a long green flag run. We're seeing what now the drivers can see what their cars are doing.
Right, exactly.
As the RKO, he's going to the inside of Maddie, trying to get that 4th spot. I mean, a 5th spot.
All right. Oh, he wasn't clear. He saw it.
He's clear now.
And he just tucks up there. Whew. Every position, man, you gotta go for it. I don't blame him.
Yeah, because like I'm saying, he's on the outside looking in. He needs all the points he can get, because right now, with RJ up front, that's going to hinder his chances of making the Final Four going to Homestead.
Oh, man, yeah, you're right. Oh, my gosh. You know, things are pretty spread apart right now. I wonder after a few pit stops if any of these guys can close those gaps up. One thing, man, that I feel is trying to keep everyone together might be key if you don't really have the fastest car. You don't want to be a part of any issue where you need to lift a lot, lose all your momentum, and then laps later you're seconds behind because you don't have any draft to go with. I think patience is kind of key right now. I think I honestly, Trey, I probably say that about every race. That's just kind of my mentality.
Ooh, got a car around, 17's around.
It's not usually the best mentality, but it's worked for me. I don't know. I just always like to see that play out. Just trying to be smooth.
Yeah, and I say,
see what happens.
I say, as we watch right now, we see RJ. He spread from Taddy, but it doesn't look like he's really gained any time to Noko though.
Yeah, maybe it's just, unfortunate to say, maybe Taddy's car is just slowing down, and they got 2 to go at the line here. But yeah, you're right. Taddy wasn't able to hold on to that draft to the 9, and that's always a bummer. That kind of hits you, that kind of. I hope it doesn't. I know it doesn't hit Taddy's ego. I like his style, but
Well, like saying,
not being able to stay with the draft
it
usually,
it, it,
it hurts me for sure.
it just sucks. It just like saying, you gotta ride it out until you get, like saying, a caution or a pit stop. Cause like saying, like saying your car's plowing right now, and it won't doing that at first. Now you gotta make that adjustment to help the car rotate a little better.
Yeah. Well, these are custom setups, right?
Yeah. And while I said it, Taddy's about to get overtaken.
It may be something that they can't really
either. And like saying, something's happened to Taddy's car because he's
spots, huh?
Yeah, he's dropping like a rock back there. His car must be really tight because Arkim and Trout, even though they was together, they ran him down.
I think you had it. You hit the nail on the head, Trey. I was on the 9 car, and he's going around the corners, right? Of course, go around the corners, you lift a bit. Now I'm on the 47, and that motor, the RPMs are a lot lower. You can hear it.
I wonder if he ran out of fuel. I wonder if they ran.
Maybe. Did Noko just run out of fuel?
I think Noko ran out of fuel.
Did Noko run out of fuel and the 9 got it?
Yeah, I think so. The 9 is real slow.
So. Yeah. Holy cow. Maybe that's why the 47 was going like that. All right.
Yeah.
I got to give a lot of credit to the 9, man. Smitty.
Yeah, I just got a message from Ted. He said he was saving fuel.
Got it. Smitty got the stage. Way to go, bud. That's really good. RKM second. Wow.
And I'm saying
Trout third. Dude, Daddy, then Noko. Man, Boom in 6th. Way to go, Celtics fan. 7th. Napa 8th. Matty 9th. And Roofer 10th. Okay, let's see. Larson 11th and Spanker 12th. Got 12 good drivers here, man, and this is a big old track. I'd like to see them all packed up on this big track. It's wide. Let's have some excitement later.
But yeah, I just heard from Taddy. He was saving fuel. He was running out. That's probably what happened to Noko. Ran out of fuel. Coming to the line was like saying 100 feet, like about 500 feet too short.
Man, that's crazy. You learn. You live and you learn. I feel that our Smitty definitely practiced this race.
Smitty got loose on the bottom. And here comes Trout trying to get underneath him. And Noko, he's working his way back up to the front.
And look who's right behind Noko. It's a 47. Patty. The 9 has no draft help, but there's a nice little opening.
The 47 got a shot from the 2.
Yeah.
They're going to be up nearly 4 wide behind them.
Oh no! Look at all those spots he's losing right now. He's cold as ice. He's cool as a cucumber, man. I know Taddy will.
Like I'm saying, get yourself out of a bad situation and try to work his way back up to the front. As we got a 3 wide battle for the lead.
As they're wrecking in the back. The 42. Who else is back there? Looks like the 22 Larson.
And the caution is out.
Larson and Spanker definitely back there. I think there's another. Who's the other one back there? Who's Matty, right? Who's in the 19?
That'll be Roofer.
Roofer, yeah, that's what I meant to say.
But yeah, these guys up here, Noko, RJ and RKM, they up here battling. Like saying, RKM, he needs some playoff points and possibly maybe get the win to help him advance to the next round.
Sure.
And And like I said, RJ, he's just trying to secure a spot up front. Noko, he's just trying to get another trophy for the trophy case.
Yeah, yeah, man, you called it. I liked RJ's. I liked Smitty's move there. That was, you know, pumping his chest. Like, all right, guys, this is what I got right now. But I don't think Noko's worried. I don't think any of them are. Anything to change.
Like I saying, RJ getting a shot from that 95 RKM, trying to get him clear of the that 6. Oh, looks like RKM caught the apron, and that's gonna send him around. Big wreck. That was
Man, it looks like 2 of them are out. It's got to be a caution. Yep, there it is.
As we were just talking about RKM getting up front, trying to get some stage points. Now he's gonna restart all the way in the back.
Yeah. You know, I watch Boomhauer all the time, right? And I feel like he gets some bad luck. He always gets in these bad luck situations, but he had a pretty good stage 1 finish with 6th, and he's a smart racer as well. All these guys, man, real good. And they don't mean to do these things. Accidents are accidents, you know, that happens. We hit aprons every now and then. I'm pretty sure everyone's pretty understanding about it. But I want to see what Boomhauer can do. I want to see how he can work his way up there without getting caught in any trouble.
Yeah. As we head back green, we got the 9 and the 80 and the 18 of Trout up front now.
Yeah, it looked like only Noko, Taddy, and it was RKM did it.
Yeah, but here comes that one, a Napa fan. He's trying to look on the inside of RJ. He trying to peek his nose out there, try to get up front as they're spinning behind him too. I think that's the 42 spinning.
You know, I wish I would have liked to have seen that go green. I saw, you know, you mentioned the 1. He was trying to make a move on the 9. The 22 was behind him, but it kind of looked to me like the 22 was going to move to the inside of the 1. I don't know. I don't know if that would be my move. I think if I was the, you know, I'd try and push, try and make friends for the end of the race.
Well, you also got to see what does my car do when trying to make a pass. Like, you always want to try to use that run, try and get by them, and don't just fall back in line and regroup.
I like that. Very good. Very good. I like that. I love these debate. It's not even a debate. It's a conversation with 2 different viewpoints. And I like that. I definitely.
As we say that, we got some new guys up front. The 47 stayed out, and the 9's on the outside now. As Taddy gets a big jump on that restart, and that's going to make a gap in between him and the 18 Trout. Let's see if the outside lane could make a run, but it doesn't look like RJ got to go. He might have spun the tires and maybe was late to a shift, as they're going to back up on the outside lane.
Yeah, I'm trying to listen to their gearing.
Oh, they're right behind them too. 2 things to 19, 88. They're spinning.
Yeah, they're on lap 13 at 27 now. Ooh, I just saw what happened to Boom. I think I should have kept my mouth shut. I think I did the commentator jinx there, whatever it's called.
Ooh, and we got Trout trying to the inside of Taddy, trying to get his nose underneath him. And RJ's right behind him, trying to get his nose underneath Trout.
Oh, look at that 1 making a move on the side of the 9. No one's going. Come on, 95, get down there and see what you can do.
Oh, 9 caught the grass on the apron. He's gonna slide it up. Made a little contact with the 9.
What a move by all these drivers, man. The 1 kept it straight. The other guys saw what was going on, got out of the way a bit, and that's pretty stuff.
That's gonna hurt the 9's run. But the guy up front, Taddy, he wants to see some of these guys racing. Now here comes Trout to the outside. He's gonna try to make a move. And like saying
I think.
Taddy's running the prevent line. He's gonna make Trout try to go to the outside. As I say that, here comes Trout. He's on the apron trying to get underneath him. Where he get his teammate to go with him.
Gosh. Ah, man, these two Toyotas, yeah. Man, see, the problem with this, all that fighting, look at all these guys that came back up. We got Noko and that Oscar Mayer 6. RJ
Yeah,
Smitty's
Nogo's
still
making that
there.
outside work on the
Oh,
on the
God.
95. Now he's going to the outside of the 18. Can you get that? He's going from top to bottom. Now he's going with the run to the
Dude.
inside and
I told you gotta be defensive.
He's
That
gonna try a
6 could
side
even get a
draft.
move.
Some contact.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Contact. Oh, no.
Man.
I don't know if the 47 may have got loose in front of Noko. He about nearly stopped him when he bumped him and just upset the car.
Dude. Yo, you know what I have a feeling that it has to do with the draft. He had to get through that corner. The other guys had all that momentum, and once he kind of lifted, they still had that momentum, and they just ran. And I don't know. That's kind of how I would see it, but it's tough being in the front like that. And yeah, I think he did a hell of a job for a few laps. It's a learning experience right now. It's gonna be a learning experience. They're probably gonna go to green with 10 to go in the second stage or so. Take a look in a sec. But A-Trout, he is in the lead right now with Noko moving back up front to second. He did pit that last caution. RKM third, Smitty fourth, Napperfan fifth. And that's before the pit stop, so let's see if anything changed.
Yeah, like Teddy may have stayed
Kind
out.
of looks like it did. Yeah, shoot. Everyone pitted, but Taddy. I like that. Figure it out, but don't give anything away. You know, you don't want anyone to be like, oh yeah, dude, he was able to do that on 2 tires or no tires. I'll try to remember that for later. Sometimes it's like a game of, it's poker. You gotta have a poker face. The 88 and the 42 are on the inside wall, as well as the 22 and I believe the 95.
Yeah, 42, 88, and 95 made a little contract. That could bring out another caution. As that was happening, Noble was looking to the outside Taddy, trying to get a run, trying to get past him.
See, the scary thing with Noko, man, I have seen him run and pass in any lane. Any lane that he's given. I don't know, there's not much stopping Noko. Except for maybe himself or natural circumstances, but raw speed, I gotta say, he looks like he's got it right now. All right, Trey, I want to see some long green flag runs in the third stage. It'd be sick to see it all go green. See how many they got left here.
And I think we take another green. Taddy gets another good jump, but Noko stays with them on the outside. We got car on the apron behind them. Does look to be the 17. Ooh, contact 95 is around. We got a couple cars. Yeah. One car in the grass. This looks to be the 19 Roofer, but it looks like we won't be able to stay green. Here comes Trout behind Taddy. Let's see if Trout can make the outside lane work. Try to get around Taddy. What with a power move by Trout. He went wide and cut that thing all the way down to the apron and got a good run, but that's gonna stack everybody up. Oh, that's contact.
Oh no.
47,
so
22, 6. Oh, it's 6 is the inside wall of pit wall.
Oh, that would have been for 4 to go. I would have loved to have seen 4 to go into the stage 2 finish, but it looks like we will be having a caution. That was a sick move though, wasn't it?
That was a power move by Trout, and like I say, Taddy tried to try to come down side draft, and when he hit that apron.
I'm saying, dude, you gotta protect that bottom. Like it's tough. And he tricked him. I think he may have tricked him a bit. I don't know. I like this though.
And so I think that would be the end of stage 2.
It might be. I'm not too sure. I'm watching Boomhauers and it hasn't shown anything with stage 2 finishes and stuff. Alright, let's see. Maybe 2 to go? I don't know. That'd be great if it just ended right now. Stage 2 just ended as soon as they crossed. That'd be fun.
Yeah. But as we go back green, we got RJ up front now. And he's got teammate Celtics right behind him. Ooh, contact booms in the wall.
Oh shoot, I guess that
95,
was the end of stage 2.
1. A lot of guys wrecking behind him. That'll bring out another caution.
And they're slowing down, yeah. Man, Boomhauer's doing about, I think he did about 7 heel flips. And he landed on all 4 tires. And it was pretty smooth. So I'll give him a 10 on that move. So good job there, Boom. Try to make the best of a situation.
Gotta get 10
but yeah,
somewhere.
you know, that was the end of the second. Yeah, right. That was the end of the stage. I missed that.
Yeah. Well, that's like saying we see Celtics. He's up front now. He's been kind of stuck in the back all day. May play a little strategy to get back up front.
I'm a fan. All right, let's see what he can do.
As we come back to the green. As it looks like RJ may have pitted.
Oh man, there's a wreck before the start finish already. And it's still green flag run.
It was still green.
Looks like the one may have missed the shift, but there's 39 laps to go. They'll be coming to 38 to go in the race. See if fuel plays a big role or not. That 88's doing an okay job. You know, I think that Noko cut him a break right there.
Yeah, Noko, like I said, Noko was trying his line. They was both right about to hit him. He probably didn't want to bump him to upset his car, so he let him have it. Yep. But now he's going to have a big run coming into turn 1. Let's see what he does. See how he
protect that bottom. But you got to do it right. That's the problem. Because if you go in there too shallow,
he slides up a little bit.
What's going to happen.
He's going.
Yep. That's where I was going to go with that.
He's going to try to keep it up there. Oh!
Whoa! What happened to the 18 there?
I think, like saying, he tried to like get in front of the 88, and he just put too much will into it and just smacked the wall.
Yeah. See, man, I don't know about you, Trey, but when I make my custom setups, I need to be able to drive the car, not the car drive me. Right, and something like that, I don't like it. I don't want to have a car where it could just let loose at any moment. I don't want a qualifying setup. I'm running a ton of. They're running 100 laps. Yeah, you gotta have every lap. You gotta have a very stable car for those 100 laps, and I think you had it right there. He may have put too much wheel into it, and the setup was a little too loose for it, and it didn't work out.
But I want to give a shout out to that 42 car Spanker. He's been the back wheel today. He played a little strategy, feed his way through the front. Now he's up to second.
Yeah, and now look at what he's doing. He's holding a good spot there. You know, you don't know what you got sometimes until you get to where you kind of want to be, and I think he's doing a heck of a job. The 9 and the 47 are doing a great job racing for third right now. These two Chevrolets are trying to pick up that other Chevrolet in the 42. But look at all the others coming by them. It's nice to see. Oh, the 95. What is going on? Isn't he a lap down? Alright, that is,
I don't know what happened. I don't know, maybe Arkham didn't no car got loose in center, and he was trying to get out the way and just washed up into
Not gonna
the.
lie, man. From my view, that just looked like it was extremely intentional.
I,
Uh, yeah, it looked very intentional. It was two situations, all in 1 and 2, and you know, I know how these guys run, and I think someone just is a little heated right now, and that's not a way to win a race.
like I said, like I said, I don't know. Like I saying, could be just been in a bad spot. Like
Yeah.
saying, and like saying, RKM's car man pushed up, trying to go to the corner, and it just washed up into the 42. So I'm not
You know,
really sure.
yeah, I think he was, you know, he was part of that situation at the green flag of the stage, right?
Yeah,
And there wasn't a caution. I think he, you know, didn't like that. But
I don't think
you
he.
gotta take the cards with development.
I don't think he was trying to bring out a caution. I think just like in a bad situation, it just didn't work out.
You're very diplomatic. You're very diplomatic. I like that, Trey.
I never assume nobody takes each other out unless you see that steering wheel crank dead right. And
I did. That's what I mean.
ooh, Teddy got
I don't
shot from them back in the 17. He gave a shot to the 9. And they all stacking up right behind him.
Man, you know, second to last race, right?
Yeah.
For Giggity in the cups. For Heat 3, too, right? We got Heat 4 coming out next week. You pumped
but
about
there
that?
are, but to all, I'm saying to that note, to all viewers, if you want to join us but you don't get Heat 3, we will be still running one off season of gigging on Heat 3 until, like saying, Heat 4 takes completely over. So don't think just because you're going to Heat 4 that you guys who only still playing Heat 3 can't afford Heat 4 yet. We will still have a one-off year here in Heat 3 for you guys who can't get Heat 4 like right off the bat. So that's just to keep in mind for all you viewers out there who still have
Jesus.
Heat 3.
Is there anything else that Giggity can do to just be nice to everyone? You know, like that's very accommodating. That's cool to hear. They're going green.
Yeah, and
We got Boom. Boom in the lead. Let's go.
Boom and no Celtics. They might stay down, and here comes Boom. Here comes Noko in the middle. Oh, contact with this, and they're wrecking behind them. Big wreck.
You know,
I think
that was a racing
oh,
incident. Oh,
RPM's like he did a complete pirouette behind him. I give that 9.5 behind him.
Oh, dude, I wish I was recording what I had, because nothing's beaten Boomhauer's heel flips before, but pirouette is very graceful. So I appreciate that. I definitely appreciate that. But I think that was a racing incident. Noko had a door, man. He had an opening.
It looked like
he went down there, and I think it just stacked up behind him when he had to kind of check up a bit. Maybe, no, you know, it could be so many different things, dude, you know? You can't really blame one situation on restart, like, during a restart. They'll get loose, they'll get back to it. I gotta see how many laps are left. Let's get back to, Boomhauer's feed here.
And we got a couple guys stay out. Looks like Napa and Larson stayed out, as they're going to be leading us to the green flag here. Oh, yes, Celtics trying to make it 3 wide.
Like man, they're on lap 76 right now. Not that far off to the finish.
Nearly 4 wide coming out.
Holy cow.
4 wide coming out on the backstretch. Look like Springer caught the wall. They're all stacking up behind them. Oh, 18's in the wall.
Right, oh, man.
And the one's gone.
The one, no, dude, no. He's got too tight of a car.
Yeah. Like I said, that's what happens when you stay on old tires. The car just don't want to turn after that.
Good point, man. It does make a huge difference here.
And that'll bring the 88
Is
back
that
to the front.
Celtics fan?
And he's got
Yo.
22 right behind him. But
K. Larson. 6, no coach. Just man, he's persistent. Let's go. The 95 RKM, he's seeing red. Taddy.
They're gonna be 3 wide
right
behind
there.
them for third with the 22 on the outside. Ooh, they're gonna be stacking up behind them.
What he wants to see. That's what you want to see in your review. You want to see these guys beating and banging.
Ooh, 22 got close to that quarter pound of the 47. As they all trying to fan out.
Oh man, 88's just got to. So, all right, man. Would you try and kind of snake down the backstretch, have the guy behind you lose your draft, or would you just
will
keep running your line?
Want that because he'll get such a big run. As like saying, you saw what Trout did early in the race. We made that power move from top to bottom.
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
from that.
Yeah.
That's from the big run draft, he got from off the back end of the leader.
Yeah.
So that's saying when you say you want to play defense. That's how you play defense. You wanna break that draft between the top two.
That 88's keeping the.
They're stacking up behind them. I think
the
19
but
and 2.
He's also getting to the bottom. Oh, he washes up.
No,
the 6 does as well.
That looks like it's a caution.
Is that a caution? Okay,
yeah, there was some contact in the back with booming them. So the boom, the 19 roof. I think the one in Nap, and a lot of other guys too. They might have got together in the back.
Yeah, but now this has got me thinking with how the 88 was running on the backstretch and just staying on that, staying close to the wall, letting the 6 suck up. I don't know if I'd want to do that, but I can understand it because you want to make sure that you got your entry perfect for 3 and 4. I love 1 and 2 here, man. I do not like 3 and 4. How do you feel about this track, Trey?
I like this track, but you just gotta hit sure. You have to hit certain marks. You do, like saying in 1 and 2, you want to get just to that white line. In 3 and 4, you want to get below that white line to make the car turn.
Man, you know what? We'll have to get together one day. You teach me how to do that, and I'll be good. I'll be good with that. But looks like that 88 is still in the lead.
Taddy got loose behind him.
Taddy pinball. Oh man, he was stuck in the middle. He was in the middle of the middle. You know what I mean? Like he was 3 wide, in the middle of 3 wide, in the very middle of the pack from the front to the back, and you're gonna pinball.
Yeah, it looks like he might. Checked up and the car just stepped out, and after that it was just trying to hang on to it, and like you said, the ping pong effect,
like the pinball wizard right there, man. That was just, I don't know, that stinks. It's so tough when you're going that fast. It's always tougher on restarts too, because you don't have all that speed behind you, you don't have all that momentum behind you, that downforce. You have to turn the wheel differently than when you're at full speed, and I don't know. I think it's harder to drive when you're slower. Like if you lift too much, you're probably gonna spin. But you gotta have that momentum. Let's see who's gonna have the most tonight.
And as we come back ring, we see that 95 RKM. He's up front now with his teammate Trout behind him.
That outside line did not go.
And they're fanning out 3 wide behind them. And see the
wants to get there.
Celtics all over the back bumper of the 95. Celtics gonna get a run. We'll see if he's gonna try to make a move.
There we go. Ooh, he could have. He could have
backed off. But he's gonna get a run to the center.
Exactly.
He might get a run to the center and try and get underneath RKM.
No.
But here comes Nelco with a run on the outside of him. Now see what Celtics is doing 1 and 2. He's got Noko all over his back bumper trying to push him through it. Oh, looks like they got loose coming out too.
Wow.
And
I
they're
know,
wrecking behind them.
we all know that that was, you know, complete accident. I knew what Noko's intentions were there.
He was trying to push him past the
He was trying to push him, exactly.
And I guess the 1888 car just stepped out behind him.
So, you know, sometimes at this track when you're exiting to at the very bottom, it gets loose in an instant. It just snaps on you. So if someone's lifting that rear end, man, it's gonna do it for sure. You know, I want to see who's gonna work with the 95 after that incident before. You know, I am a big believer in making friends. You know, see who's gonna kind of give you a little leeway, and I don't know if anyone's gonna give him leeway, maybe his teammates, but we'll see. He's got the lead now, so I'm sure he's in a better mood. He's got the 9 starting on the outside of him. Smitty's back up there. Haven't seen Smitty up there in a minute.
As we're getting close, we're getting under 10 goals. Let's see what can the 95 hold him off for 10 laps. As he's got the 9, the RJ, he's worked his way back up to the front.
And we got Taddy and Noko's running real quick behind him, man. He got a sick run off too.
Oh, here comes RJ. He's going to look to the inside.
Right on the inside. Oh, man. Great run through the corner by those leaders. And it looks like...
Now it's going to be on the inside. He's got the 47 behind him. As that brings out, and we have another caution.
All right, let's see the last few laps go green. Man, I can't wait. I can't wait for E4 though, man. I don't know about you.
Yeah, this is always something to see. Yeah, what, less than a week until the early release, the gold edition is released.
That's right, yeah. I'm gonna make the best setups ever. I just know it right now, man. So anyone, Enoch22, reach out to me. Give you an amazing setup. Actually, I don't know. It's not gonna be amazing. Hey, it may be. I'm just not good at driving yet. Alright, let's see what this 9 of Smitty can do now. Patty's right behind him. And Noko's behind him. Man, first, third, and fifth. Oh, snap.
Oh, it's like the 88
I think there was a problem with Celtics. Yeah. Luckily no one took advantage of that.
Now we got the 47 and the 6. They're going to try to work together, see if they can get a run on that 9 car, and they're going to be pushing down the backstretch. And Taddy's going to drive it in there. Oh, he's going to slide up.
Taddy's getting tight. He's getting off the track. That 6 went right around him.
Oh, they're still
good job holding on to it, though, Taddy.
And good job, RK. Oh, they're right behind him. He got clipped, and they're still going at it. Oh,
man.
RKO tried to put the block on Noko. He ran him up wide. Now here comes Noko back to the inside. He gave Smitty a shot.
Bud. Wow, see, it looked like Noko may have gotten a little loose, but I think I'm wrong.
Oh, Noko's going to run it up top. Maybe try to back it off. Diving that back down. RJ's going to put a block on.
You don't always have to pass at the beginning of a corner. You know, you can always do it at the exit. You're right.
Oh, like 18's in the grass behind him.
Trout. Oh, Noko's spun. He took Taddy with him.
Oh no! Will that bring out a caution? I think it will.
I think it will. There's only going to be. There was 4 laps to go. There's 4 laps to go there. Man, what do you do? What do you do in this situation? You know, a lot of these guys just pitted. They've got pretty fresh tires. What do you do? If I'm in the front, I'm not pitting. I'm staying up front. If I'm in the back, I'm gonna get tires. No gas, but I'll get tires. If I don't have anything to lose, yeah, I'm getting tires.
I say the guys in
If
the
I'm in the
back, I
back,
see them probably take tires, see if they can
yeah,
maybe gain some
try and
position, try to gain some
right off
position, but
traction, dude. Yeah, that's tough to do because this momentum a lot. I think the track position to begin with is really important, and just
and when we come back
keeping your
here, this should be
car
a
at the
green
bottom.
white checker flag finish as we got the
I
988
believe
on the
so.
front row. We got
Yes,
two
sir.
Chevrolets, two Fords behind them. Then we
You
got the
aren't
rest of.
kidding.
Let's see what these two Chevrolets. Or will we see a Ford get by them? That's not. I said the outside lane don't go. Here comes Larson, that 22. Let's see if he can make a move on the 9.
Oh man, we haven't seen much of him today.
Oh, we got a couple
K
cars going
Larson.
wide, and they spinning behind
Oh
them.
no, the 6 and Noco spinning. What happened? Oh, the 22 lost all his momentum.
But I think we're staying green here as we coming out forward. This might be the white flag lap. Let's see if the
This
88 can
should
make a
be.
move on the 9.
Oh, dude, my heart would be beating right
Oh,
now
we got a
if I was
car in the
one of those
grass
cars.
on the front
A
stretch.
lot of cars in the grass. Let's see it go green. Those cars aren't in the way.
Oh, here comes the
Let's
22.
go.
He's going to make the outside work.
Oh,
Try and get
my
by the
Lord.
88. Now they're going to be. It's going to clear now. He's going to try to gain run on the back end of the 9. Now it's going to play a
That
going to throw the
9
block.
needs to get to the bottom. Get to the bottom 9. Get to the bottom 9.
And here comes the 88. He's going to try maybe drive it in there. I don't know if it's
that
going to
was
stick.
perfect. Holy cow, dude. He knew
And here
what
comes
to
the
do.
22. He's got to run
It
to the outside. But it looks like the 9s maybe prevail as he's coming to the line here. And I think the 9 gets him.
The 9 got it.
What a run.
Wow.
And you saw Larson, he was trying to get the outside lane. We're trying to get second, but he just couldn't prevail right there.
Man, I can't believe, I don't know what it was that got them the top 3 to spread out like that. Like, was it Smitty just being that on point with his marks, or was it the 2 behind them making little mistakes around each other that spread them apart? I kind of think it was Smitty just, keeping his cool and doing his thing, and the other guys may have tried to overdrive it. Yeah, I think he did a great job. Congrats to Smitty on that win at Auto Club.
And with that, this will be the end of the semifinal round as we're ready to go to Homestead. We're gonna take a 10-minute break, but with that probably will lock in Smitty into the final 4. So it will be Noko, Taddy, RJ, and what else is in there?
Oh, I have that. Dude, I'm having a brain fart,
Yeah. It'll be Noko, Taddy, Trout, and RJ. Those will probably be your final 4 going into Homestead. So we're going to take probably a quick break here and come back in a little while, and we're going to show Homestead. We're going to crown a custom cup champion here at Giggity in season 2. So stay tuned.
I'm excited.
I'm excited too. Stay tuned. We'll be back here shortly. But till then, we'll see you guys in a little bit.
See y'all.